Hey, Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps, and I'm joined now with the Cobra himself, Froch. Carl, you're looking tanned and well. Congratulations on getting married. What was it, this last weekend, right?
I don't know why I'm looking tanned, but must be this white shirt. Yeah, it was. It was Saturday gone.
Yeah.
Got back from Italy. What day is it today? Friday. So I got back from Italy Wednesday and flew straight out here for the big fight. Yeah, but the wedding was great. Sun came out, shone down on the ceremony, which was nice. I missed the flight going out there, so I had like a mini heart attack at the airport.
Really?
Missed the flight. Me, my 3 kids, my mum, my stepdad, obviously Rachel. So there was 7 of us. So we left our house at 2 a.m. on a Wednesday morning and got
Was
to.
it a weather thing?
No, we
just
just
missed?
late, like kids. Make up going through security. Ryanair, the shittest airline in the world, just like closed the gate and didn't wait for us. We got to the gate 5 minutes late, and the plane, they're like taking our luggage off the plane. So the flight didn't take off till 8:40. We was there anyway. It's not worth complaining, but it's our own fault. We got there late, but we managed to get 3 flights from Gatwick and 4 flights from Heathrow. Like 14 hours later, so we had all day of hanging around. It was a nightmare with 3 kids, 8 and a 6 and a 3-year-old. So it was a bad start, but it was a good finish. I like a good finish.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Carl, I have to ask you because I have not been able to ask you about this whole rumor of returning. Are you really thinking of coming back?
If I pick the right dance partner, then why not? I've been in the gym lately, and I'm not feeling.
No, all jokes aside, you're being serious with me right now. You're being dead serious.
I've been in the gym for the last 6 weeks, but I'm not feeling it, if I'm honest. I'm feeling old, but I reckon I could shake it off. There was a couple of rumours about me fighting someone like Chavez Jr., or Mikhail Kessler in the third, and the decider. George Groves was talking about maybe coming out, but none of them fighters are available really, and none of them are really that serious about coming out. So with the right opponent, I would dance one more time.
I'm quite surprised, to be honest.
I surprised myself. I surprised a lot of people. But you know what I'm like. I like a wind-up as well. I'm seeing Grovesy boy in, I don't know if it's London or Manchester. We're doing a bit of a guest speak evening with. So
things are okay between you two?
Yeah, we're good. We had a chat. We worked on Sky a couple of months back. We had a good chat with him. I asked him a few questions. He asked me a few questions. We smoothed a few things out. There's a lot of water under the bridge. 5 years is a long time now. So we're both adults. We shared the ring. I've got a profound respect for George Groves, and I've got a lot of admiration for him. Becoming world champion after what happened with me twice and the Badu Jack fight, to stick with it and become world champion, I've got nothing but admiration. I'm proud of him. And I say proud because I shared the ring with him in 2 great fights that captured the imagination of the public, made history, and then he went on to become a world champion. So I had no bad, real ill feeling towards him because we settled it in the ring. And we'll have a bit of tit for tat, and I'll stick something on there and say I knocked him out, and he'll say you're lucky fucker, which is what he said. But bottom line is, we've done what we've done. Everyone enjoyed it, and we left our mark in history, and we did a lot for the sport.
I'm curious to ask you about Amir Khan fighting in Saudi Arabia. You've been quite vocal about him in the past, and we still have not got the fight against Kell Brook. Apparently this is going to be a bit of an exhibition. What are your thoughts on him going to Jeddah to fight in an exhibition fight?
I only just heard today that Amir Khan might be fighting again. I hope he's chosen the right opponent, because I think he's shot to bits in terms of fighting at top level. I don't think he can compete with anybody we showed that in his last fight. He got hit with shots and he was shaking all over the place, and then he quit, which is a shame because he spent most of his career being so brave. To then quit just showed you where he is mentally, and you could see where he was physically. But I don't know who he's fighting. If he's fighting in Jeddah, there's probably quite a lot of money involved. He's hungry for money. He always talks about money. He talks about, I've got more money than him and I've earned more than this. Like, no one gives a shit, to be honest. But don't be fighting for the wrong reasons against the wrong opponent, and certainly don't be boxing for money when I hope he's made enough, and he should have done. But your health's more important than the pound note. I don't know do you know who his opponent is?
I do not at the moment, no.
So it's probably, like you say, if it's an exhibition fight, he should be in with someone who can't really lace his boots. So as long as he's in with someone who can't punch skin off a rice pudding, he'll be okay.
All right. And obviously, we got to talk about the main event. We're here for Joshua versus Ruiz. Ruiz stepped in with a 5 weeks notice. Not a lot of people wanted to do that. They wanted a bit more time to get in the ring with Anthony Joshua. Just want to know what your thoughts are on Andy Ruiz as a fighter. A lot of people are overlooking him because of solely off of his physique. So give me your thoughts on him.
Yeah, he looks like a blancmange. Let's be honest.
What's that?
Well, it's something that's quite soft and squidgy. In terms of being a heavyweight champion or heavyweight prospect or threat to Anthony Joshua, if you're going to look at him, you're going to put him in a physical wreck category, but you can't judge a book by its cover. I mean, he can go 12 rounds at a pace, he's got quite fast hands, and he knows how to fight, he really does, but he's not good enough to beat Anthony Joshua. He's just simply not good enough. He's not tall enough, he hasn't got the range. Okay, he's got fast hands and he's got a decent work rate, but AJ's too good. He's too big and too strong. He'll take the centre of the ring, he'll use his stiff jab, he'll walk Ruiz into shots, and he'll bust him up, and it'll be a bit of a spectacle while it lasts, but I can't see him being any threat at all. If Joshua takes him lightly and Joshua's not on his A game, and if he underestimates him and all that hoo-ha, then yes. But Joshua's done none of that. I know his coach very well, Rob McCracken, trained me for my whole career, and AJ doesn't turn up ill-prepared. So unless he's injured, which I doubt it, because I mean, that would also be addressed, and the fight wouldn't be happening if he was injured. So yeah, I think it's probably a better fight than the Jarrell Miller fight, because he went 12 rounds with Joseph Parker, who's just over there now, behind the camera. And he's a good fighter, Parker. I mean, he gave AJ 12 rounds. Well, did that go 12 rounds? It gets stopped. And the referee kind of ruined it, kept jumping in, breaking him up.
Yeah, it was really annoying, actually.
Yeah, it was a bit of a shut-out performance from AJ, but the ref kind of helped him. But AJ didn't get out of second gear. You know, he was never forced to do anything he didn't need to do. So, yeah, AJ, easy win. But that's not taking anything away from Ruiz. AJ's just too good for him, in my opinion.
Another person fighting tomorrow night is super middleweight champion Callum Smith against Hassan and Dam. Can I get your thoughts on that fight?
Yeah, a bit of a mismatch. Hassan's a middleweight, not big enough, not strong enough, not good enough. Callum Smith's very good, and he's testing it probably against some of the light heavyweights. But there's nobody left at super middleweight. All the top dogs have retired. They've all gone. So I think for Callum Smith...
Would you come out of retirement to fight Callum Smith?
Listen, I'm realistic. I said I need to choose the right dance partner. And Callum Smith would be the wrong dance partner right now. When I was active, I think it would be a great fight, Callum Smith and myself. But right now, no. He's too young and too fresh. He's a very good fighter. I think he'll be very good at light heavyweight also.
He's really big for a super middle.
Yeah, he is very big. He's tall and rangy, and he's quite a big lump. So.
Big lump. You guys always say lump in England.
We say big lump. He's quite a big lump though. He's got a good counter left hook, and he can punch a bit as well. So, yeah, I think this fight really deserves a bit of a mark time fight. He had that tournament that's finished in Jeddah as well. The Sauerland, what was it? The Super Series. Yeah. The Sauerland put on. So he did well winning that, picking up all the belts, picking up the Ali Trophy. So he deserves a mark time fight. He's been out probably about 5 months, I believe. So have a little tickle in New York at Madison Square Garden, put a show on for the fans, make a bit of money, then get serious in his next fight. I don't know if he's going to be at super middleweight or light heavyweight, but yeah, he's got a good career, a good future ahead of him, Callum has.
All right, Froch, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations again, and I guess I'll catch up with you hopefully post-fight. Any final words?
Not really, no.
That look you give the camera, it's ridiculous.
The look said it all. I'm looking forward to tomorrow night, even though I think AJ's going to do a job on him. He's still got to concentrate and be at the top of his game to shut out Ruiz and then knock him out. So I'm looking forward to it, but yeah, tune in, fight fans.
All right, thank you so much. Bye, fight fans.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so by clicking this icon right here, or else.